So here I am at the Coventry BP Collectors Toy Fair, and it's one that I love. The reason why, it's a little bit more like a car boot than a toy fair, and this is the places where you'll probably get your bargains. So we'll have a quick wander around. If I see anything immediately, I'll grab it. If not, we'll just wander around and see what there is. So join me. Let's have a look inside. Oh, quick tip. When you come to this one, it's always good to come early, because if not, you're going to be fighting for a parking space. So in the next hour, this place is going to be packed, and I have never known it so frantic. And the marshals that are on here, you just want to, I don't know, I'm not saying anything. Anyway, let's get on. Don't ask me why. Please, just don't ask me why. But every time I see these caps, I've got to get them. I don't know what's wrong with me. There's obviously something going off in my mind, the reason why I need to get them. But they were only, again, £1 each in a rummage where you rummage through boxes, and I just spent a bit of time there. I was looking for the limbs, and that took me some time to find the limbs, and these were all in the same box. It was just a £1 box. Everything in there's £1, from something big to something small. It didn't matter what it was £1. And a lot of things you think, well, you know, that's not really even worth £1, but other things were worth a lot more than £1. Like I saw this, I really liked it. I know it's just but it was £1, and he had loads of them, and I wanted to get them all, but I knew that they're not worth £1. The thing about them is they've got these magnetic backs, so you can just stick them on anything magnetic. Now these, you're gonna say no way, and I did pay £1 each for these, and the problem is I've been searching for these everywhere. I've not been able to get them, and if I could get them, they was too expensive. They are really rare now to get hold of, so if you get them, if you see them, pick them up, because I can't believe I found 2 in the same £1 bin, and here they are. Do I need to say anything? So here's the next item that I picked up from the Coventry show. It's the Lone Ranger. You've seen it on the video. It was tucked under that shelf in the dark, and you know, it took me 2 or 3 glimpses to realise that it was the Lone Ranger, and it's been on my to get list for ages, and maybe I might have just jumped in a bit too quick, my heart ruling my head, but because I didn't notice he got no hands for one, and he was in a really bad way. So I've washed the outfit and it's come up really well. It's gone a little bit pale, but that's an easy fix if I wanted to dye it, but I do quite like it like this. So what I am missing is the red neckerchief, the hands, the guns, and the holster and the belt. So if anybody's got any of them, send them my way for donation, please, because I did only pay 10 quid, so that's got to be worth it just for this figure. 10 quid. And I've seen videos on how to do the hands, and that they're attached to the way they're attached to the body. You have to do the whole arm system, but no, I'm going to do it a different way. I'm going to find some hands, even if they're not the original Lone Ranger hands. I'm going to find some hands, and I'm going to show you another way of fitting them, because I know there's better ways. Now, I never had the boots for this, but I did have these when I bought a job lot, and I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I have got the holsters. I'm just going to have a look through. If I've got them, you'll see them at the end of this video. So yeah, that's the other thing I got. I think he's in really pretty good condition. You know, once I cleaned him up, he was in just a bad way, but the only thing that I could find that was really bad was the hat's a little bit dirty, and that's about it. But that's even come up pretty well. There's just some sort of weird stain just here. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. I'm not too fussed about that neither. So yeah, I really like it. I can't believe how well it come up, but I did work hard on scrubbing him and getting the outfit right. I've just got to rethread some black lace or cotton, which is going to finish that off, and it's going to look superb. I absolutely think this is a brilliant starting figure. There's his little head look. It's got some rub to the hair, but again, it's an easy fix. Anybody knows these figures, the way they work is there's a spring in there, and that's what you can actually hear, but there's nothing wrong with that. That's just normal. He's got a bit of a wobbly left left leg from the knee down, but it don't matter. It don't matter. When he's done and I've popped him in my cupboard with all my retro figures, it is going to be brilliant. I am really pleased with him, and it is a good starting point. Right, let's see what's next. So I picked up 3 figures, not these Action Men. They were modern, heavy bodies, really heavy, but they had these outfits on from Star Trek, the new films with Chris Pine, and I just had to get them. I'm a massive Star Trek fan. I'm a massive Star Trek fan. I absolutely love it. I love the original series. I love everything about it. And I just had to pick these 3 figures up there. Then they're not brilliant likenesses of it's Spock, Kirk and McCoy. And I just wanted the outfits. They were originally £6 each with the figures. Again, not these figures, but I got them for £5 each. I just wanted the outfits. The figures I had to sort of pull apart to get the uniforms off, but they've all got the communicators, and there is also a tricorder somewhere. I have put it in a box safe, but yeah. So these I absolutely love, and I'm sure there will be adventures coming soon. So the other thing I managed to pick up was a right leg for this figure, a left top part of the arm, which I had to do. I mean, you've seen I made that milliput, try to get it together. As soon as I drilled it, it just crumbled. But it is the wrong left lower leg. It's slightly too long and it's a little bit more chunkier. I don't know why. Everything about it says Action Man, but for some reason it's not. But I paid £1 for each part of the limb. So, you know, for the sake of a few quid, I've sort of got him where I want him, and I will get him 100% right. It's not a problem. The next show will be coming up and I'll make sure I get it right this time. So yeah, he is basically done. I've got hands, I've got plenty of hands. I've just not got round to putting them on. But I have got him prepared and ready, and now he is playing Kirk. Now, remember, I stripped his flock, and I just think it works as a Kirk, keeping him without a flocked head. Right, so we're going back to the Star Trek theme. It's the Gorn 8-inch action figure, 14 points of articulation by the Mego Corporation. Absolutely brilliant. You can get an original Gorn for too much money, or you can buy this 55th anniversary version, which I absolutely love. Look at him. What a figure. And when I seen him, the guy also had a original Spock, which he wanted £120 for, and I could see it in his face that I could have had it for 100. It was sealed in the box, and you know the reason why I didn't buy it was because it was sealed in the box. I honestly truly don't want a box version, because I've got so many ideas with these figures that I want to do little plays, little shows, because they are absolutely brilliant. I will open this one, and also the Stanley that I picked up. I will open them because there is an actual way of opening these without actually damaging them. If you can see there, I'm just going to show you. There is a small outlet just here, look. And what you do is you start there and you work your way across. And you see it? See, that's inside there. And then you work your way across here with a nice sharp knife. I'll use a Stanley blade, and that is how you open the box without damaging it. And you'll go from this corner, you'll probably just get to there. You'll put your blade in there, you'll come across, and then you'll go back. And then you'll go up to here, this top corner. Then you'll just bend it back using this as a hinge. Take the figure out. That's going to protect the bubble and it's going to protect the card. And when you pop it back, you wouldn't even know it had been opened. But that for me is an ultimate figure. Absolutely love it. Love his eye. Now I'm pretty sure that these glow in the dark. I don't know why. Yeah, because it says it there. Glow in the dark accessories. Let's have a look. Definitely the eyes go in. Ain't it good? Just love it. Love it. So yeah, £10 from the show. So what else did I get from the show? I'm sure there was a few other little bits and bobs that I did pick up from the show. But I also got this. What the heck is this? I hear you saying. So for our American cousins, this was a Cindy vehicle. She was a doll, much like Barbie, but a lot cheaper. I'm not saying that she was a rip-off because she was her own thing. A lot of girls loved them. A lot of people had them. My sister had them. And obviously not this. This is way too modern. But it should have a complete back end on there. And it hasn't. But that's not a problem because this is going to be customised for the boys. Now I've seen these customised and they look absolutely brilliant. This is going to be amazing. It really will be. It just will. The thing that I am pleased about that you see a lot of them don't have is the fact that it's got the back seat. Okay, it's got the steering wheel, it's got the gear selector stick, it's got the seat belts. Now all these things are missing normally, and it's got the tailgate. Again, always missing. It does need some TLC, and it will get TLC. And I'm going to paint it, I'm going to customise it, and I'm even going to put a cloth back on here. That's the way I'm going. I'm going to go with a cloth back. Even if I didn't, if it was left open, it'd be fine. But I'm pretty sure I could make a cloth back quite easily. But I do like it. I liked it the first time I ever seen one recently. And for me, it's just pigging brilliant. Obviously not as it looks. It's not brilliant. It just looks really girly, which it's meant to because it's for Cindy. It's got a personalised number plate, Cindy number 3 on the back, but that's going to all have to change. And was thinking, yeah, my mind was absolutely playing mega tricks on me when I first picked this up. I did see them online for silly money because they do fetch silly money. There is some out there that are still very reasonable in boxes, but I don't want it like that. I don't want to buy a boxed one and then just completely ruin it because that is just wrong. Look, these are faded out, so you know my mind's just completely going whappy. There's things that you can put in here to make them look more realistic. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. Look at it. It is just completely minging at the minute. But look at that console. It's brilliant. See if we can punch in a bit. Yeah, look. That centre console with the radio system in there, all the dials. I really like it. But I think it's going to look brilliant because everything that is most important to this is there. Seats tip forward, look. seat belts are all on and working. It just needs a really good clean. I'm gonna enjoy doing it because I'm thinking maybe black, a little bit stealth like, or maybe green, or maybe just do some, make it look old and rusty but still in good working order. So a quick look at what we purchased. We got the outfits for £15. We got the berries and the 3 hats for £5. We got the dog for £5, along with something that I didn't mention, which was a modern 90s motorcycle with a firing dart system that still works. That's just up in the cupboard and it's in really, really nice condition. That was £5, so it was £10 for the dog and the bike, as I purchased them from the same guy. The Gorn was £10, the Lone Ranger was £10, and the vehicle, the Range Rover, was also £10. So what a bargain from the Coventry Toy Fair once again. And like I say, I always come back with a bargain from Coventry. It's just because it's so small. It's cheap for the vendors to get in. I think it's something like, I don't know, I think it's honestly, it's like 10 quid for them to get a table there. And it's only £3.50 to get in. So they can afford to keep the prices down. And that is one of the reasons why we get bargains at Coventry, because it's just a small venue. So with that said and done, there's one thing left to do, and that's get out and collect. Till next time, keep collecting.